my face.
Ow. What are you cheeky? That I see it about BO4. I found out that the servers actually, that is absolutely terrible.
Turn up the heat.
Depending on where you boot up the game is where the server is. So it is somewhat dedicated from what I can understand. Now, the weird thing is while I was playing,
GI
I
unit
was
ready for deployment.
with 61, what was it, a 61 ping, which was died, and it kind of annoying to tell the truth, because I played this in Australian servers every day with a 60-70 ping and still, do relatively well. So the lag, I'm guessing it's something that they're going to fix. So, it's not like as I was describing it. I'm just playing a game of custom games because there's no ways for it. So yeah. Bloody hell!
Shut up.
There we go. So, yeah, I made a boo-boo. My bad. Not what I was intending. So my fault.
Robot smoke.
Yeah.
Back on. Get here. Side deployment. Couldn't stand a little heat.
Wow. Just bastard. So, I'll admit I was wrong. But I do stand by the fact that, they only have two areas in the team. It's a little bit, a little bit one-sided to have the Americans and Europe the only two.
Red neutralized.
The only two areas. I don't understand that. You can't have that as a that's a little hard.
GI unit awaiting orders.
Right.
Smoke.
Nothing. Nope.
Enemy down.
But oh no, I like
Enemy
the game.
robot
I like
down.
the mechanics of it. The graphics are pretty much the same as every other Call of Duty. Kind of disappointing. I was thinking with a new iteration of the game, from the same developer, teamed up with that's going in the centre. Shit. That was awful. But yeah. So, when I was looking at my ping, I was expecting... Ow.
Ammunition coil charged.
It is a good game. A damn sight more tactical than any other Call of Duty that's ever come out. That's
Set up keep.
Leaving AO.
Ruin down.
Okay, slingshot going on. Roger.
and the only problem is, you know, very team oriented. You have to, you know, you actually have to try to make the game work, which is cool. I like it. It's, you know, just the probability of actually finding people that play instead of being,
down.
you know, solid.
IO energy low. Coming down.
On that KIA.
GI unit, ready for deployment.
But other than that,
Robots.
Iced.
Heads up. Slingshot 1-1. Overhead. Slingshot 1-1. Deploying ramp.
I do like it. I do like it. There's a few things that could be tidied up a little bit.
They're gone.
But other than that,
Enemy down.
our soldier alone. Yeah. I would much rather be playing an actual game, but this is a very good way
Out.
Down.
Rage awaiting orders.
No, I like it.
Stand by.
He's gone.
GI unit awaiting orders.
Wow.
Hostile robot down.
Shot that bastard through the head.
GI unit power levels 5%.
Drop.
What? Oh my god, oh my... Oh my... Come on!
They're gone.
See? What?
Good effect. Red neutralized.
Fight.
There's no fire happening.
Triple kill.
Unit ready for deployment.
Good effect.
Mission clock running down.
Your GI
Shut
unit
up.
has been destroyed.
Oh, Jesus.
Ruin down. They're done.
As long as you can click faster, this thing can shoot faster.
Enemy down.
I don't know what that was. So yeah, by far,
All mission objectives
by
met.
far
Prep
my
for
favorite
evac.
thing in the game at the moment. Besides,
We
the
did what we came to do.
I don't know what it is about the 1911. It's just a beast. Yeah. In some ways, I'm actually kind of looking
Step
forward to the
up if you
blackout
want
mode.
to get burnt.
I am going to buy the game. I am. Pardon me. I'm just tossing up whether I'm going to get the Pro Edition through Mighty Ape in New Zealand, or if I'm just going to get the Standard Edition and leave it at that. Try the game out. See if it goes well. Hopefully it does. I mean, in New Zealand, for example, the standard edition for Black Ops 4 is $90. You know, it's a fair bit of money to invest in a game that doesn't even have a single player mode. Tiny bit disappointing. Although I can definitely actually understand why they took out the single player, because if you look at the stats of a majority of people that play Call of Duty games, they go straight to multiplayer or zombies. I mean, me with this profile, with this Steam profile, I've gotten up to level 20 in campaign. I've done all the campaign. I've played it through twice actually. I've finished it on easy and normal. But I can understand why they've taken single player out. Not a lot of people play it. You know, they'll play a little bit, and that'll be about it. They've actually just decided on the fact that, you know, Call of Duty in general is pretty much solely focused on multiplayer. And it is. So it does make sense. But, you know, I don't know how that justifies spending 90 New Zealand dollars on just the game. Like, no added extras, nothing else, just the game. You know, like for me to get the deluxe edition here, for example, it's 150 New Zealand dollars. I mean, I pre-ordered Doom. That's why I have this shirt. And it was, what was it? I got the shirt, a couple other things, and some other in-game content, and that was, what was it? $65, $70? And that game comes with, you know, first, like, with the campaign as well as multiplayer and a couple other game modes. So, you know, I think Activision and Treyarch are just milking the fact that they have a massive following of people that will just fucking throw money at without actually thinking. Yeah. For me, personally, for Black Ops 4, I think I might wait for it to go a bit cheaper. That's not because... that's honestly not because I'm a cheap person. I'm not. I just can't justify spending $90 on a base game. You know, that just seems a little outlandish. And, I mean, obviously there's going to be people doing it. And there are places around the country, like around the place, like shops and all that are doing, you know, first in the door special prices. Like in Australia, for example, you walk into JB Hi-Fi first thing Friday morning, you get it for $66, I think my mate was telling me. So, there's a lot of back and forth. But, personally, I don't really think I can justify spending that much money on a game that will probably die down about as quick as what Black Ops 3 did. And Black Ops 3 lasted for quite a while, don't get me wrong, people are still playing it, but there's nothing. Like, I can remember for a good solid 8 or 9 months, you'd be able to jump into any game mode, you'd be able to jump into hardcore and get a decent lobby out of it. Now no one plays hardcore. And that's how I got Dark Matter the first time. Because the hardcore was the easiest way to get the headshots for the handguns. One-shot kills. Every weapon. Every weapon, as long as you were the first person to get a shot in, you got that kill. And it was easy. And this person needs to piss off. So, yeah. Now, hopefully, eventually they incorporate all the good game modes that made Call of Duty games, like gun game, for example. I guess that's kind of what the hell was that? I can't remember what it was called. It was the first game mode that I played. Afterwards, I didn't play it because it reminded me so much of Search and Destroy. Just the fact that if you got shot, you died, and you had to wait the entire fucking round and then join into the next game. You know, that sort of game mode kind of pisses me off. It's fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun. Everybody starts off as a level playing field. Everybody has the same gun, which is cool. I dig it. But, you know, there's no respawn, and I like being able to be respawn. It's nice. But yeah, so my impression of Black Ops 4, I like it. It's good. And the fact that if you're a console player, just, by the way, you can't jump on a PC with a controller and hope to have aim assist. It's not an option. Through Blizzard, it is properly made for PC. It is exclusively PC through Blizzard. So they have completely obliterated the ability to have aim assist on a controller if you use one. I'd say you could probably still use one if you were sad enough to do it on PC, but you won't have aim assist. So you'll be worse off using a controller. You'd be better off using a mouse and keyboard. That is what PC gaming is about. That is what I believe it's about. Yeah, that's the sole purpose of PC gaming. Mouse and keyboard. That's it. You know? But yeah, back to my impression. It's a good game. There's obviously a few things that need to be tidied up. It is the beta, so fair enough. Hopefully they get tidied up, they get fixed. They put a little bit more emphasis into the servers, because even at 60 ping, I was lagging my ass off. Like, well, I mean, I wasn't lagging. I wasn't. But I was seeing other players that had, you know, like 30, 40 ping, and they were glitching all over the flame. But at one point, I took a shot at someone. I was streaming it while it happened, and, you know, I took a shot at someone, and he was at the bottom of the staircase. Can't remember the name of the map, sorry. And as I took the shot, it was lined up perfect. He somehow managed to get from the bottom of the stairs to the top of the stairs and killed me instead. Just purely because of the lag from the lobby. Like, I just... You know, that sort of shit really fucks me off. You know, when you try to go for a straight up shot and you get taken out because, you know, they have lag on their side. And some people enjoy lag. They, you know, they like the you know, lag shots. They actually prefer it somehow. I don't know. I like a straight game, you know, like nice, clean transitions. No lag, no glitch, no tearing, nothing. You know, that's the sort of thing that I like. And my internet connection is the only reason why that does not happen to me. Even in American lobbies, if I have 160 to 170 ping, my lag is very minimal. It's almost null and void. But it's just not there. And, you know, that's something they're definitely going to have to work on. I don't know, maybe it's the people that are playing it and their internet's just terrible. But the lag is a big issue. That was fucking awful. That was awful. I like the weapons though. The weapons are cool. What was the name of that? The Koshka. That sniper rifle. Definitely partial to that. Definitely. Bloody nice sniper rifle, that. There is one thing that I do miss from first-person shooters, and I'm actually going to do the same thing as another guy that I watched a YouTube video of. Angry Joe? Angry Joe? I think it's Angry Joe. This is the fella here. Originally, I was a Battlefield player. Love Battlefield. First Battlefield played, 1942. And I just worked my way up from there. And I like sniping in Battlefield games, like just in general, because when you fire a sniper bullet, you actually have to account for distance. It's not just a straight shot. You know, there's bullet drop. Like proper bullet drop. You know, you don't have to account for wind, obviously, because they don't take that into perspective for it. But there's no, you know, there's no factoring in wind or air moisture or anything like that, humidity. But it has bullet drop, and I like bullet drop just purely because it adds to the challenge. Whereas with this, with Call of Duty, just across the board, there's no bullet drop. It's just straight shot on the crosshair. And, I mean, for quickscoping it's cool. Fair enough. You know, quickscoping started back when... You got me on that one. But the first quickscope, like good quickscoping I can remember, was Modern Warfare 2. I think Modern Warfare 2. Could have been before that, more than likely was. But, you know, the quickscoping in Modern Warfare 2 was insane. The RSA introduction, not the RSA introduction. That's not right. I keep forgetting shit. I didn't think to look anything up before I actually bloody well did this stream. But yeah, impression. Sorry, I keep going off on a tangent. Impression. I like the game. It has potential. But I can't justify spending almost $100 on just a straight up base game with no single player. I can't. That just, you know, that's... Doesn't know. I can't do it. But if there was single player, yes, I would definitely do it, because then that adds a little bit more to it. If you get annoyed with playing multiplayer and online and all that sort of shit, which the game is entirely online, possibly not zombies, don't know. Haven't actually looked into it. Again, I should have fucking looked into it. But, you know, near on $100 for a base game that's just online, I can't. Yeah, that's a bit much to be setting the bar. You know, what is it? There's the deluxe edition on Blizzard, and then there's that other one, the one that's above it. In New Zealand, the most expensive one that you can buy above the deluxe edition, and the only thing that makes it more expensive is an extra 6,400 COD points. 188 New Zealand dollars. Yeah. The most expensive game that I've bought was Forza Horizon 3. It was $155 for the Ultimate Edition. That had everything added in it, except for a couple of things that were like $3 each. And apart from that, that's the most expensive game I've ever bought, and I am never spending more than $100 to $120 on a game ever again. So, you know, it's... Yeah. I don't know. It just seems too expensive for what it is. It really does. Just well and truly overpriced. And milking the shit out of, you know, Call of Duty Activision Treyarch fanboys. And I love the games. Black Ops is definitely my favourite series of Call of Duty. By far. Now, I love these games. They're great. But Black Ops 4, they're well and truly overpricing it. It is not worth that much. Like, not by a long shot. See, if they made the most expensive one 150 to 155 New Zealand dollars, that might be a bit of a difference, because then the base game would be down probably about 70 $60, $70 New Zealand, which would be perfect. I know they're trying to cover their, the production costs and all that sort of thing, which is fair enough. I hope to Christ these prices don't stay as inflated as what they are, because it's ridiculous. But the build and the main focus on like PC as a whole, awesome. Seriously, the key binding customization that they have incorporated into Black Ops 4, phenomenal. Like, usually for a Black Ops game, if I was to set up my mouse and keyboard, I'd actually have to go and set up the keybinds myself. But what was it? Like, for the heal, that regenerative heal that you get, is set on my thumb button. I've got 3 thumb buttons. One of them is the G key, the G key on my mouse, and then there's 2 others that are just above it, right below my DPI light. And I've got the Logitech G502. It's, what do we got? We got so the heal button is preset to G5, and your, I guess, secondary specialist ability, I guess, is set to G4, and obviously the main, like your main ability, your main weapon, or however it is with that specialist, is Q. Fairly generic, but it works. But the fact that those 2 things were already preset to those keys for my mouse is astonishing. So their focus on PC, awesome. Serious? Fucking awesome. This is going to stop a hell of a lot of problems that we have. Mainly console gamers coming to PC and bringing their controller with them and milking the shit out of having aim assist. Also, Them 4, please make sure that does not become a thing in Black Ops 4. It gives controllers, mouse and keyboard users the ability of aim assist. Please, don't let that be a thing. There's actually a group in Australia that have dedicated the group. It's actually called Zim 4. They openly admit to using Zim 4 while playing on PC. Please don't let that be a thing in BO4. That'd just be... Because if that's the case, then people would actually be able to connect their controller into the Zim 4 box and use that and have aim assist. 800 to, what was it, 600 to 1,000 New Zealand dollars for a piece of hardware that gives you aim assist through your mouse and keyboard. It's literally a cheat. Like, possibly the most expensive cheat you could buy. And, yeah, I don't like it. But, all in all, it's a good game. Could do a single player. The graphics could be better. They could have upgraded their, what they've done with the graphics, obviously, because, I thought my card was actually going to start, well and truly overheating from playing it. No. Everything on max settings, pulling 130 frames. No sweat. Just powering through it without issue. So, just... Obviously, they have things that they're going to work on. They are going to work on. But, the big thing for me is obviously the price. It is expensive. And it is. It is. I know I keep coming back to that, but it is expensive. If I can find a store that has it for a bit cheaper, I'll probably get it. If they have a deal with the production team, or with the the makers of the game, which should be fine. But other than that, I can't see myself getting it before October. Only if I can find a sale on it before October will I buy it. Anyway, that's my spiel. That's my ideas on it. Not very fluid ideas, but you know, just my opinions on how they've done. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike if you disliked it. And yeah.